Hey, what's up everyone, Reggie Golden Eagle here, having way too much fun as always. And today I need to talk a little bit about somebody who's been pissing a lot of people off recently. And no, not Mundane Matt. Hell, if I talked about him, he'd probably flag my ass down. But if you're interested in hearing that full story, then head on over to Mr. Mediker's channel and check out his 50-ish minute video he did on the topic. It's worth it. I was there live when all that went down as I was stuck in the airport. Hilarious, trust me. But no, I'm not here to talk about some flagging e-celeb. I'm here to talk about something that's actually a little bit more relevant to the audience of my channel here. I'm going to be talking about ninjas. Well, one anyway. Ninja explains his choice not to stream with female gamers. The only way to avoid the rumors is to not play with them at all. Now, doesn't that sound familiar? The biggest streamer on Twitch is deciding to go full-on Mike Pence Rule. People were laughing at Mike Pence when he first announced that he did it. Then it spread to me too. Now it's kinda sorta circled back to the origin with Mike Pence, as it seems to apply to rumors of infidelity. And you know what? I don't fault the guy. If I have one conversation with one female streamer where we're playing with one another, and if there's even a hint of flirting, that's going to be taken and going to be put on every single video and be clickbait forever, Blevins told Polygon. Blevins being Ninja, by the way. I guess instead of being open about the fact that he's married, he should have just pretended to be gay or something, then it wouldn't have been an issue, well, at least not as big of one. But either way, I can sympathize with him. But anyway, this being Polygon, of course they had to make it all about women. A growing Twitch means a diminishing sense of privacy, especially for women on the platform. Female streamers have opened up before about the difficulty in maintaining a separation between their Twitch personas and who they are offline. Often at the behest of viewers who demand answers lest they assume what's going on for themselves. Cause that never happens with guys, does it? Not at all, never. Especially if they're under scrutiny for something like false flagging. I wonder who that would be. I mean, damn, I could just be crazy here. But it almost seems like constantly flashing your cleavage, having your camera at a top-down angle just to get the best view of said cleavage, being very flirty with your audience, doing definitely very sexual things every time you get a donation. Things like that might attract the kind of people who'd want to pry into your personal life. But listen to me victim blaming and mansplaining here, never mind. They're just gonna brush it off as that and not change a thing and keep blaming everybody else. But speaking of blame, here's where it gets hilarious. Ninja had this to say. There hasn't been a single female gamer or streamer on Twitch or anything like that who's been upset about that, he said of the possible pushback. I honestly think that it's just kinda like a respect thing. Isn't that funny? He hasn't received a complaint from a single female gamer or streamer. So here comes the gaming media to do it in their place, speaking on their behalf and taking all their agency away. Ninja's unwillingness to stream with women is a problem that points to a larger problem. That statement isn't exactly wrong, but what they consider to be the larger problem, yeah, you can imagine they're wrong about pretty much everything. They seem to think it's this guy's damn job to handhold women. No one is saying Ninja has to stream with women, said illustrator and streamer Austin Marie. We're saying that his saying he won't is problematic, oh of course there's that word again, problematic, and doesn't help in any way for women making their way in the industry that constantly calls anyone with tits a thought. Only everyone with tits that's constantly showing them off and using them to get more views. Researcher Kat Lowe tweeted, there's something poetic about Ninja thinking, wow, women in gaming have to deal with a deeply toxic culture of men attacking them and speculating about their lives. I wouldn't want that in my life, so I won't work with women, phew, problem solved. Then tweeting that without irony. So what exactly is your problem with it? This thing is known to cause drama. I don't want any drama, so I'm not going to associate with this thing. That's basically all he did. He's doing what he can to avoid drama being brought into his personal life. And that's a problem because he's not sacrificing himself for you, I guess. But as we go a few paragraphs down, we see what their real problem is. The circumstances surrounding Blevins' stance are sticky. As the foremost Fortnite streamer, Blevins has the power to take a stance against the sort of harassment he's speaking of. Oh, of course he does. Because as we know from decades on the internet, people's fans listen to everything they say, right? Twitch is notoriously thorny for women, not only the ones that constantly show off their cleavage. Some female streamers are stamped as Twitch thoughts, harassed, and doxxed. Oh yeah, cause the harassing and doxing never happens to guys, by the way. Same with swatting. Actually, have you guys ever seen a woman get swatted? It's only ever guys that happens to. I guess nobody cares unless it affects women, huh? Sidelining women only alienates them further. It perpetuates a system in which they are denied the same opportunities as male streamers simply because of their gender. Oh, they're denied the same opportunities. Okay, let's talk about Ninja then. I'm not all that familiar with the guy and his past, but whose coattails did he ride to his success? Did he piggyback off of somebody else to become as big as he is now? Or did he just work for it? Did he get a handout or did he work his way up from the bottom on his own? How are women denied that opportunity? Someone answer me that, please. If he himself fought his way up from the bottom and is now standing at the top, he doesn't owe it to anybody to pull them up with him. He can choose to help whoever the hell he wants. And everyone he doesn't help has the exact same opportunity he did to make it there. Unless you're implying that women aren't capable of succeeding on just their gaming skills and entertainment value alone and have to resort to using their sexuality, aka being Twitch thoughts, may want to be careful how you respond to that. But either way, as the title of this second article implied, we now get into what they think the real problem is. If you're familiar with the gaming media, you know the answer. It has to be the gamers. As Fortnite streamer Valkyria put it, YouTube clips/clickbait's the worst for views. People are gullible. To hear rumors like "I heard he's cheating on you" is 24/7 toxic to a relationship. Respect decisions that limit drama in people's personal lives. And that's a true statement. You know what else it's true about? The gaming media. The only reason they're still around right now is because they keep putting out clickbait. Because they keep manufacturing outrage like they're doing right now. This is all that's keeping them in business. Nobody visits the gaming media for information and news on games anymore. They go there for drama. So think about that for a second. But back on topic. Streamer Laura Lux urged people to be mad at the community mentality instead. Y'all, if Ninja actually did stream with a girl, it would be a disaster, she tweeted. This community is a toxic, sexist shit show and she would be labeled as his side bitch, relentlessly harassed for being a home-wrecking slut, and spammed with begone thought trolls, etc, etc, etc. Fuck that. And I guess I'll end my video by responding to this. I just have this to say. Back when the community only consisted of reject nerds like us who really just loved the hobby, this wasn't a problem. Everybody was only in it for the games. Men, women, all races, everybody was covered. And yet none of this drama existed. You know when all this drama started? When all of a sudden it became popular to be a gamer, and all the bandwagon jumpers decided to show up to demonstrate how cool and hip they are. People who couldn't give two shits about gaming or the community, but since this is the in thing now, they have to do it to be popular. And since they don't know shit about gaming, they have to talk and bitch about everything but gaming. Oh, the community and sexism and all this pointless bullshit you learned in college. Yes, the community in current year is pretty damn toxic. But it's not because of us gamers. It's because of you invaders that won't leave us the fuck alone and just let us play our games. That's all I gotta say, guys. Thanks for listening.